Hey everybody, welcome to the Most Spouse Conversations. I'm Grace. This is
Um, I don't know.
this is the Most
Sybil.
Spouse Conversation owner Sybil Jones. Welcome to the Tea. Today we are going to be talking about summer break, bucket list, and summer trips traveling. And I'm so excited to do that. But first, I want to thank our sponsor, USAA, for keeping us going. We're going to get a QR code up here, I think. There it is. Scan your QR code, this QR code on the screen, to go to the USAA's Military Spouse Resource Hub to get all the tips, tricks, and hacks for military life as a spouse. So go ahead and scan that and then thank them, share our live stream, and share it with your families and friends and everybody that you know. Yay! Let's get started. You ready, Sybil?
I think so. You talk about summer break and bucket list, girl.
You're like, I'm done. I PCS. I moved. I'm over it.
Yes, that is my
That was
bucket
the
list.
list.
That's it.
Yeah, I think that's actually a big thing too, is like that's a main thing for a lot of military, for a big percentage of the military community is they PCS in the summer and like that's their big thing, and they sometimes can schedule other stuff and sometimes cannot. For us, we've always PCS in the fall, so summer is our travel time, which is actually really nice.
Y'all have fall PC. You're on the fall PCS
We're in
rotation.
the fall because of when my husband enlisted and his wait time for his schoolhouse, it pushed us back so far that when we moved the very first time, it was in the fall. And so we've just kept that rotation since then.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
we usually move in the summer, but we have moved in the winter and the
Mm,
spring. We just
just
move.
all the time. This year will be our first winter move, so that'll be different. But it still opens the summer up for us. So that's great. Yeah.
Yeah. But summer bucket list. I want to
Yeah.
hear what you doing this summer.
Well, so we're actually going on a trip to Washington State, which is my favorite place to go. It
Oh,
is
see,
so
look,
beautiful.
I was like, you
I
coming
know.
to me
I
soon?
saw you getting excited for a second. Washington State, Washington State. I love it there. It's so green. It's nice and cool, and it's always raining, and it's gloomy, and then sunny, and then gloomy, and then sunny. And like that's just, I love it. I absolutely love it. Uh-oh. You
You
don't like that
like
weather?
the gloom?
I love the gloominess. Like I love fall, I love winter, I love the gray skies, the clouds, the rain, the cold. I love all of that. I'd much
Oh,
rather be cold and throw on some jackets and some layers than be hot. I hate being hot. It just I'm in El Paso. Our summers are like 109, 110, 115. It's hot and I hate it. So we're vacationing in Washington State. But this year it's worked out that like I have a break from my regular job, and my husband's able to take leave, and my girls don't have school. And so it just worked out so nicely that we get to take a full family trip. You know, a lot of times it's like me and my daughters or me and my husband for a couple days because it's the only time we have, you know. So we get to take a full family trip. And I'm super excited. So that'll kick off our summer.
yay.
Yeah.
And I want pictures. I want pictures.
Yes, I plan on taking pictures and videos. I'm so bad at it. I'm a very much like in the moment person, and I'm like, oh, at the end of the trip, I'm like, I have no pictures. I have like two random, like, there's a foot in the airport sticking out, and the luggage rolling. Like, it's just so bad. I need to like hire a photographer to follow us around on
Follow you
vacation.
around. Take
Yeah,
pictures.
for sure. What about you, Sybil? Did you guys ever do like family vacations on like a yearly basis, or what does vacation look like for you guys? Does it exist? I mean, sometimes it doesn't for some families.
It does. So we try to take 2 vacations a year, winter and
Mhm.
summer. A lot of times for the summer. This summer actually, I'm going to call it a vacation. We're going to Tennessee to visit my family in Tennessee,
Mhm.
but my family from California will also be there.
Nice.
So it's going to be a party.
Family reunion.
You know, look, I'm not even going to say a family reunion. It'll be a family reunion, but it's going to be a party, okay? Like, I might be MIA for a few weeks recuperating. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
good.
saying.
That's a vacation right there.
But yeah, we have vacation. We always vacation as a family.
Mm-hmm.
And we have vacation with other couple friends. So we'll do a family vacation sometimes as well. Now, this year, me and two of the girls will go to Tennessee. You know, my husband isn't stateside yet, so he will not be joining us.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're going to do a couple vacation this summer when he returns, because we'll only have one at home. And she can go stay with friends. She has friends here. She can go stay with friends for a week while we go and, you know, have our fun, have some adult
fun. That's awesome. That's good.
But I take pictures, Grace.
Oh, I know you do, Sybil. I always see all your posts and like your stories and stuff. I'm like, dang, I need to be way better. I have the thought and I just don't commit to it. I don't know what the issue is. I need to just do it. I think it comes to like, I don't like being on my phone when I'm like away. And so then I like just don't take the pictures and videos. But I want the pictures and videos. So I need to work on that boundary.
No, I get it, because my husband is always telling me, he's like, why? You don't need to take pictures of everything. I'm like, dude, I need to take pictures of everything for my memories.
Right. Yeah.
And I will say this, now that two of the kids are grown, and I look back at the pictures when they were little and the vacations, even when we went to Disney one year. I am not a Disney mom. Okay. I was looking mad in every picture. But just their little smiles. And I'm like, oh, these are great memories.
Yeah, I mean, you forget those things. You forget the little day-to-days. Like, you remember the big events and, like, the big happenings. But even, like, my kids aren't nearly as old as your kiddos are already. But, like I said...
Grace, you said that like a...
I know, that came out way worse than it was supposed to. I'm just saying, like, totally different stages of life, okay? Like, my kids are still Disney kids. No, but even just at their age, like, I see them when we went to Disney when they were, like, 3, you know what I mean? And I don't remember the specific day-to-day. Like, I remember the trip, but I don't remember the certain smiles holding things or the excitement of a certain ride. Like, I just remember the general of it, you know? So those pictures are super important. I agree to that. And it's also just, like, even locations, to look at what they look like then to what they look like now. I think about, like, when my husband was deployed, in Japan, one of the temples burnt down, right? Was it in Japan? There was something, I can't remember. Oh, I wish I remember the specifics, but there was a very important building there in Japan that burnt down, and he has pictures of himself there the year prior when he deployed, and then the year after when he went, and it was gone. You know, like, you just never know what's gonna change, and so I think those memories are really important.
Yeah, no, and that is true. Now, I don't know what temple you're talking about, but I know there's been places that we have visited in the past that are no longer in existence, or Tiana, go away. Sorry, Tiana. Okay. She has something to say about vacations.
She's well traveled.
She is, and she loves when we go away. I think she gets excited when we go away. She has a vacation from us.
Yeah. It's a break.
And I will say this about vacationing. One of the things that I did love about being stationed overseas was the travel. Right? Like, our vacations then, when we were stationed in Japan, we're going to Australia. All right. Now, when I vacation, how do you vacation? I see you've been all about the sightseeing.
Yes.
I go to shop. I'm like...
You You know, I had a stage where I did go to shop, but that's usually like if my sister's on the trip with me, she's my shopping buddy. Like she's my shopping person. So if she's there, we're gonna shop. If it's like just me and my like my immediate family, we're sightseeing and doing those type of things. And then when I'm solo traveling, I do like a solo trip here and there. It's all about staying in like a nice, comfy place and a little bit of shopping, and then a nice like coffee shop and stuff.
Yeah.
Bookshops, those are my favorite.
Yeah. Now, because when we were traveling, when we were overseas and vacationing internationally all the time, my husband and my children, as they got older, they were selecting places to go sightseeing. I was like, all right, I need to go to this mall. I need to go to this tailor. Because I will say, when we went to Hong Kong, my first stop was, I went to like 3 tailors. And
Yeah.
my husband, when he got off the ship, he was like, really, Sybil? I was like, yeah. Because he had all the notifications.
Yeah. All the ding dings.
Yeah. I was like, hey, my bad. I was here for a few days without you.
Right.
So,
What else were you gonna do?
I had to waste some time.
Yeah.
But you said something about traveling alone. You vacation alone?
I solo travel not nearly as much now as before, now that I have like both my kiddos. But I do like to take like a 3 day if I can, if it works out sometime through the year, just to reset and take a break from all the responsibilities and cooking for everybody and driving everybody around and all the things. And the reason why I like it, not so big, and I do miss my family, which is like I'm going to relax, but like I miss my kids, I miss my husband, like I miss my family. But it's because when I go, I don't have to worry about like getting someone dressed or making sure everybody has their clothes or making sure we didn't forget this or what the itinerary for that is. I can just go and I can sleep as long as I want. I can go eat whenever I want. I can go to whatever store I want and not have to feel rushed. And even if they're not the ones rushing me, when there's other people, I feel more in a hurry. I can't really enjoy it thoroughly. And I can go back and nap if I want to, and all the things. And so, if I can, even if it's in the same city, just a nice hotel around or whatever, just something to get away and
Right.
reset. It's that self care, that annual self care that I really try to get. It's just nice.
No, I feel you on that because I don't think I've ever solo traveled.
No.
Now I'm thinking about it. Well, okay, I have solo traveled in the sense of leaving my home without my family and meeting a friend at a destination.
Right. Right.
But to just go somewhere for a few days by myself, which my friend who I have met up with, she would probably tell you that I did solo travel because it was pretty much once we got there, I was like, look, you go do all the things you want to do. I will
Yeah.
be here.
I think that qualifies with solo travel. Yeah, if you go with the intention of doing things that you want to do and you're doing them, by yourself or meeting up with someone for a little bit, I think that qualifies with solo travel. But I think it's important. And then that's a vacation too. I think a lot of times when people think vacation, think like these big, extravagant, thousands of dollars spent per night type thing. And it really doesn't have to be. It can be so minimal. Um, and be resourceful with it. Like if you open a card and you put your daily bills on there, you can get points, and those points can pay for your little vacations. And just kind of research and look through those things, so that it's more viable. Because I know sometimes people are like, I just can't afford it. You probably can in ways that you don't even know that you can.
Yeah, because like our hotels, we rarely pay
Mm-hmm.
for hotels because
Right.
we use our points from our
Yep.
credit card. And it's like, all right,
Exactly.
this is what we're going to do. This is
That's
what
what we're
we're
doing for our Washington trip. Like it could be a really expensive trip depending on, where you're staying or how you're traveling and stuff. But when you look at all those things, all of our hotels are covered. We're staying at an Airbnb for 2 days, which was like our extra spend because we were able to save with our points on all the other stuff. So it's a good way to do that.
Yeah. And even air travel.
Mm-hmm.
Like in talking about air travel, Grace,
Mm-hmm.
and vacations, I gotta say this. Because, over Christmas, Our 2 girls came to
Mhm.
Bahrain, and then we went to Dubai.
Mhm.
Both of them arrived in Bahrain with their luggage being lost.
I remember you saying that.
We left Bahrain, went to Dubai for Christmas. No luggage. So we had to buy them clothes, toiletries. So the airline said that they would reimburse, especially if they did that. So they found one piece of luggage. The other, they did not. Eventually they found it, but they had to pay us for it. Do you think I've received the money yet?
Nope. Airlines are so difficult.
And they've approved the claim, but they keep denying the payment because the address provided for the bank account is a US bank account. But the arriving airport was Bahrain. I understand that.
Wow.
And I even gave them my military address. So I'm like, okay, it's a US address in Bahrain.
Right.
We're military.
Right.
So this is the address. So I jumped through hoops to change it to our permanent address, our home of residence, and what's on my driver's license.
Right.
Now they're telling me that they cannot make the payment because the bank account information is not in the passenger's name.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm like, fair enough. But the passengers are our daughters.
Yeah.
And they do have a checking account, but they don't have any check. So they need a voided check. So I provided them, because I have it right here. A copy of our, I'm not going to turn it around.
No, I was like, don't turn it over.
A copy of our voided check. Oh, no.
Of course not.
That was December. We're now in January? Yeah. Or not January, Lord Jesus.
January.
We're now in June?
We're in May. Going to June.
No, Grace. It is June 11th. What? Today is June 11th.
Oh, it is June 11th. Whoops. I was like, I am so confused. It clicked. Got it. You got me.
On that note, Grace, we're gonna go ahead and go to your segment. Give me 1 second. Let me get you switched over here.
All right, for my There Ain't No Way, I want to talk about summer bucket list and talk about summer, not bucket list, I'm sorry, summer reading list. If you have a child that's like kinder through, you can do it through high school if you want, but it's mostly kinder through 8th. There's a whole list of places in all different cities that kiddos can read books over the summer, turn them in, and receive items. They can receive personal pizzas. They can receive free books from Barnes & Noble, free gameplay at Peter Piper's or Chuck E. Cheese. There's lots of them. So go ahead and go to Google and search summer reading list prizes, and a whole slew of places will come up with all kinds of different reading programs for the summer. And it can be any book. You could read to them. They can read to you. You can read together. It can be fun books. It could be biographies. It could be whatever you want your kiddos to read or whatever they want to read. As long as they read a certain amount and they write a little snippet about it, you turn it in and you're good to go. You get your prizes for the summer. So check out those summer reading lists. And that's my There Ain't No Way for today.
Wait a minute. You said the summer reading list. So that program, because I remember this has been many moons ago. I'm gonna age myself. When they had Book It, it was called, wasn't it called Book It? What was it called? And you got a free personal pan pizza from
from Pizza Hut. Yeah, you got the little slip and then you turn it in, and then they give you a little personal pizza in the box.
Yes.
They still do that. You just have to, it's not the same, like, you don't have the little stub anymore. It's like a little paper that you fill out and you turn it in. It's the same exact thing. You still get your free pizzas.
Oh.
Yep. It's just advertised different now. So.
Oh, look. Wait a minute. It goes up to 8 because I have a senior. I'll make my senior be like, look, girl.
I bet you they do it.
Be like, I need you to read some books so
Right?
I can get my
Yeah.
pizza. The little
I think
personal pay pizza. I love them.
Yeah, those pizzas are good. There's a few other places that are doing it too. I can't remember the top of my head, but maybe I'll find a list and we can post it on the website.
Yeah, you do that. You do that, Grace. You do that.
I will.
And our new website is almost done.
Yay! So exciting.
So cool. I'm excited about the new.
Yes.
Tiana, stop. Tiana's over here. She's growling. She wants my cookies.
Oh. She smells them.
I had cookies from Burger King,
and
I had a Whopper Jr. for dinner last night. I haven't had Burger King in 2 years. It was so good.
It good? Yeah.
It was so good. So good. Talking about things that we haven't had in a few years, this actually has nothing to do with anything about eating, but our event in October. Tiana, stop. You want to tell the people about it? Like, I love putting Grace on the spot.
It always puts me on the spot, you guys. Yes, our event in October in Washington, D.C. It's called Fear, Face Everything, and Rise. If you're in the area, please join us. Our tickets will be posted soon. If you're not in the area, get in the area. You don't want to miss this great event. Sybil and I will be there and we'll be talking to you guys. You guys will be talking to us. We're going to have some real, true conversation, mil-spouse conversation. You don't have to be a military spouse because we talk about everyday things, everyday life, because we are everyday people. So come join us October 23rd, correct? October 23rd, 2025.
Yes, October. Look, girl, I had to turn in my calendar.
I was writing it the other day and I was like, why does it sound funny? I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's right. Yes.
It does sound funny when you say it out loud. October 23rd.
Yeah, I don't know why. It just didn't flow right. But October 23rd, you guys. Mark it on your calendars. Get over there if you can. Make it your solo trip, you guys. You can meet up with us there. It'll be so much fun. Yeah.
And it's beautiful in the fall in this area.
It is.
A little chilly.
Great trip.
For my blood. Grace will
love it. I love it. It is perfect timing for me.
I'm going to show up in a hat, gloves, boots, no boots. Freezing. Grace going to be like, this feels good.
Right.
All right. We're going to go to the stroke talk segment real quick. And that stroke fact for today. Oh, sorry, Grace.
It's okay.
I'm trying. I'm over here trying. Okay, so my stroke fact for you today is this. A stroke can happen to anyone at any time, regardless of their age. And I'm going to even say regardless of health. We think of stroke warriors having health issues. No. I am a stroke warrior. I had no health issues at all. Rare cause, carotid webbing, it happens. So don't be fooled by thinking strokes only happen to the elderly or to those who have health issues. But if you do have health issues, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, make sure you are visiting your doctor and listening to your doctor and getting your health under control. All right, that's my stroke talks for today. Did you hear? Tiana is over here acting a fool.
She was warning everybody.
Oh. All right. So we got to do our real military spouse tea segment.
Yes.
What you got? You got anything on it today, Grace?
Oh, no. I thought you were coming with that one. You put me on the spot 3 times in a row. That's a hat trick.
Hey, take a chill pill. Do you hear her growling at me?
I hear her.
Because this is something that I have recently seen in a military Facebook group. And I want to know what your thoughts are on this. I'm going to share my thoughts. So there was a spouse who had, it was a shirt or something, some piece of her husband's uniform that she was looking for someone to turn it into a shirt for her, or into a dress for her daughter. So some people were like, oh, that's cringy. This, da, 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 da. I'm like, I think it's cute. Like, who cares? Like, it's an old uniform. If you want to make blankets out of it, great. If you want to make it a little outfit for your kid, heck, even if you want to turn it into something for yourself, like, who cares?
Yeah. I don't see why people care. I mean, it's clothing. I mean, if you do it with like a police officer uniform, what's the difference? I don't get it. Right? Like, it's all the same. It's just a uniform. I mean, half those things end up in the thrift stores or, you know, the resale stores anyways. But I don't see anything cringy about it. I will say when people do it to like the American flag, that's kind of like, to me, it's a little different. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care. You do you. But I can see where that's a little like,
well, and with the American flag, isn't there? Don't quote me on this, but I know it's somewhere about you should not wear an American flag. Like you should not wear it in any.
Yeah, we're not supposed to wear it, and we're not supposed to use it as like a prop, right? Like, it's not like you can fly the flag like in the background, that type of stuff, but like a prop as in like you're holding it, you're doing this and that with it, or wearing it, draping it. I don't really think we're supposed to do that. I agree. I don't know where it says that, but it does somewhere. I'm pretty sure.
We know it's there somewhere. Look, folks, don't worry about it. We'll find it and we will do a blog post about it.
Yeah, we will.
On the new website.
Watch us totally be making that up.
No, I've seen it somewhere.
No, I have to, because I knew exactly what you were talking about. Yes, yeah, no, that's it. But yeah, as far as the uniform goes, I mean, I think it's cute. Like, I think it's cute for little kids and stuff. And
yeah, and I mean, as you said, police officers. I mean, even when it really any type of job.
Yeah,
people like a doctor. I have seen parents take their spouse's doctor's coat and turn it into something. What's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference? I mean, a lot of people take the uniform and they turn them into like stuffed animals, like bears and stuff. I think it's fine.
I mean, look, I just opened a box of old uniforms of my husband's, and I'm looking at. First of all, I was like, dude, how many uniforms have you Then I was like, where has this box been? Because I don't remember seeing this box.
Yeah.
Granted, it was in storage for 2 years. So,
yeah.
I mean, and Grace, you know how I told you I unpacked and had everything set up in 3 days? It's not happening.
No.
These boxes are labeled all kinds of which way.
Yeah.
And they have boxes in the wrong, like they have clothes in my kitchen. Boxes of clothes in my kitchen and dishes in the bedroom.
Wow. I really hope we can move ourselves again this year.
Where's the love, Grace? Where's the love? But summer vacation, we want those pictures, Grace.
Yes.
Tiana's about to go on vacation right now. She growled one more time. Yeah. All right, folks. Nothing else?
No, nothing else.
All right. Be sure to like, comment, and share. Tell your friends about Middle Spouse Conversations. All right. And take a vacation. Even if your vacation is going to your room for a day and sitting in silence.
That's right.
Tell your family you on vacation.
Put a little sign on your door.
All right. Bye.
Bye.